Ultrasport, brought to you with Chiquita Bananas.
If you want to be the best in your sport, you've got to have great eye-to-hand coordination.
For the first time on Ultra, we featured the painful sport of barefoot water skiing.
These are world champion feet that we're looking at, Ava.
Well, we hope so, yes. The World Championships still have to come this year, but it could be.
So can you tell us what you do to keep your feet in pristine condition?
I ski a lot. That's all you can do to get the feet in condition is just skiing. You can't really do anything.
Do you not paint your toenails or anything like that? Or?
Well, sometimes when I want to be sexy, I paint my toenails. Right now, I'm not interested in being sexy.
Can we see the underside of your feet?
Well, you can see the underside, I guess. That is the underside. Is pretty normal.
Yeah, they look pretty
yeah, they
normal.
look pretty normal, don't they?
There's no hard...
It's semi-finals day in the World Series, and Frank is talking to the hottest referee on the circuit.
Andrew is one of the referees at this competition. Now, you've also got experience of normal volleyball, and perhaps you could explain the differences between volleyball and beach volleyball and how they cross over.
Okay. To start with, in normal volleyball, there are 6 players on the court, as opposed to in beach volleyball, there are only 2. Which creates a large number of differences. So most of the rule differences are done to even out the attack with the defence. Okay, with only 2 players on the court, they have rules which give an advantage to the defence, as opposed to indoor volleyball, where the rules are very strictly applied as to how you can play the ball. In beach volleyball, they are very lax, especially on the first shot from an attack, as to what you can do to defend the ball, which gives much longer rallies than indoor volleyball, and it's much better for the spectator, I think. So most of the rules give more advantage to the defence.
Now, is there any chance that beach volleyball may one day overtake normal volleyball in the importance of the sport?
Probably not. I think they will remain quite complementary to each other. The indoor volleyball has very much a fixed season internationally, so most of the international fixtures are in about a 6 or 8 month period, and then the other 4-month period is very much beach volleyball, so it's very good for most countries.
Now, I've seen you refereeing a few matches this week. Some of them get a little heated. Do you ever find yourself being intimidated as a referee by some of the players?
I think so. I think the more experienced players will always try to influence you a little bit, especially on the passing calls. There's always a little bit of room for an interpretation, and if a call's, say, 50-50, they'll put a bit of pressure on. Maybe the next time they'll get the call go their way. So, yes, they do try quite a bit to intimidate. It's also especially difficult refereeing with the home teams, the Italy teams. The crowd gets behind them and puts a bit of pressure on you.
Now, you've come through this tournament without actually losing a set. Are you surprised about that?
No. We've been playing this game a little bit longer than most of these European teams. They're coming along. They're getting better every year. They have a few more years to really kind of catch up to us, but they're getting better and better.
John, the Brazilians, well, they looked like they weren't really trying, to be honest.
Yeah, they weren't focused at the beginning of that game. I don't think they were ready to come out and play. They really let us jump on them and build some momentum early in the game, which dictated the rest of the match.
Were you expecting it to be so easy, Sean?
I felt if we played our game, served the ball tough, and sided out, we had a good chance to beat them good. Yeah.
Well, it was just like Tim Hovland said, we could bet our houses or our cars and...
your neighbor's house.
Or our neighbour's house, was it? Well, anyway, it looked pretty easy, really. You had them going in the first game.
Yeah, the first game they didn't look like they came out to play here. They tightened it up in the second game and gave us a better run.
What do you think it was? Do you think that your game of intimidation, mental intimidation, had worked quite well?
I think they're kind of afraid of my block, and they're afraid of Kent's serving. And, you know, once they got in the rhythm, though, they started siding out well. They put some pressure on us. We had to respond with a couple points. It was 6-all. And we came back and, you know, did what we do best. Blocked a few balls, and Ken put a few balls away, and we won the tournament.
It must have been quite pleasing for you to get a win in the World Series after being second.
Oh, it's great to you know, represent your country and play in these World Series events against other countries. It's one of the only times we get to do that. Yeah, it's a great feeling.
What do you do with 1,200 million lira?
We turn it into dollars and we go home.
No, we spend it like there's no tomorrow.
Oh, congratulations anyway, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
16 nations are competing at the World Invitational here at Marina Bay for a total prize money of $18,000. And to think that it all started because a Chinese poet drowned himself because he was dissatisfied with the government of the day.
Dragon boat racing, the sport that time forgot.
First heat against?
Well, we're in the second heat of the international event.
Yeah.
And we're racing against New Zealand on this side. We've got, pretty sure Canada's in there, the world champions, Indonesia in there. Now, I know they're pretty worried about us. I talked to them earlier and didn't understand what they said, but I could tell they were worried.
这个世界龙舟赛呢是有17个国家18个队伍，新加坡有2队，总共一起来参加的。来看看我们台湾选手的成绩如何，请注意看。
Well, I think what she's trying to say is that we've had 2 semi-finals, and Indonesia, last year's champions, won the first, and China, who many people think are the favourites, won the second semi-final. Both semi-finals were very close indeed, so we're set up here at the 1990 World Invitational for a great final.
Yep.
In '84 we were here, we won it. In '88 we were here and we won it. They had to live up to our reputation. And I just said, hey, believe in yourselves, pride counts, and just go out and do it.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. We just do our own race and force the competition to beat us.
I think the guys pulled together, and this was a race. The best of the best was here. And again, we proved ourselves.
So that's it then from the first ever World Invitational event at Marina Bay, Singapore. But don't forget, if you want to catch this sport firsthand, then try Auckland, Wellington, Taiwan, London, Amsterdam, or any city. There's plenty of places now where dragon boat racing is taking place.
Ultrasport.